And now Shreya will come up with a message for her mom.
May I say something? It's live streaming, so your mom watching you, please be loud.
Mom, if you're watching this right now, I love you and I miss you so much, and I wish you were here for me to say this to you in person, but since you're not, I'll just have to do this. To the woman that loved me before I was born, to the woman that cared about my life long before it even started, I want to take this opportunity to tell you some things I've never told you before. Dear Mother, first of all, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for deciding to keep me even when the doctors insisted not to. You knew how difficult it was going to be when you decided to keep me right after having Ashwin, my brother, and yet you didn't care because of the love you had for your unborn child. I'm so sorry for the trouble you had to go through, but at the same time, I'm so glad you kept me, because otherwise I would have never had the chance to know what it would be like to be loved and cared by a woman as great as you. I promise that I will always be by your side, just like you were always there for me. And I will never let anyone or anything come in between us, no matter how far we are, how far away we are from each other. I love you, Mama, and I always will. And I'm sorry that I don't tell you I love you, or I'm sorry that I don't show that enough, or that I don't tell you I love you enough. But I promise from now on, I'll always try my hardest to keep you happy, because you've done so much for me. You've sacrificed and everything you possibly could, and I just know that I probably wouldn't be able to pay me for, I don't have to pay for it. You don't even expect anything in return for everything you've done for me, and I just hope that one day I can make you the happiest woman ever.
So now I have something for my mom, and I actually have a song for my mom that she did not know about.
Twój ciepły śnieg otulał mnie, kolysząc moje sny. Oddałaś mi najlepsze dni młodości swojej blask. Tobie, mamo, za skrywanie smutek i żal. Tobie, mamo, za Twój uśmiech poprzez łzy. Tobie, mamo, tak jak dawniej z dziecinnych rąk, bukiet kwiatów z polnych łąk. Byłaś jak łzy, matyczne łzy, bezsennych nocy czas, gdzie marzeń blask o lepszych dniach, gdzie twoje piękne sny. Tobie, mamo, za skrywany smutek i żal. Tobie, mamo, za twój uśmiech poprzez łzy. Tobie, mamo, tak jak dawniej dziecinnych rąk, bukiet kwiatów z polnych łąk. I teraz, kiedy słyszę dziecinny płacz, to w oczach widzę twoją twarz. I słyszę dobre rady na trudne dni, co w życiu tak pomogły mi. Tobie, mamo, za skrywany smutek i żal. Tobie, mamo, za twój uśmiech poprzez łzy. Tobie, mamo, tak jak dawniej dziecinnych rąk, bukiet kwiatów z polnych łąk.
It says, for you, Mom, for all the times when you hid your sadness so that I wouldn't see it. For you, and all the times you smiled at me even though I was crying. And now I give to you, like I used to when I was a little child, a flower. And now I would like to call it Monica, who has a message for her mom.
So I didn't actually know that we were supposed to read stuff to our moms, and I don't like crying in front of people, so I'm just gonna leave.
Next, Rebecca Wood will come up with a message from her.
Mom, you've been there for me whenever I have needed you. Thank you for all that you have done for me these past 16 years, especially making my costume for the play this year. I am sorry for everything that I have done that upset you. I apologize for all I have done and might do in the future. Thank you for being my guide and just being a loving mother. You mean more to me than I can ever express. I love you with all my heart.
I invite Jackie.
Mom, to start off, I'd like to say thank you for everything that you've done for us, taking care of all 6 of us. Though we didn't get a chance to meet our first child, we know that he or she will love you and is grateful that you were able to keep him or her in the womb for a while.
Even though we weren't able to meet that child, thanks for taking care of him or her. If we get to meet him or her, I'm going to be thankful and brace my arms around that kid, because I know that child is probably smiling down on me, telling you, thank you for everything you've done for all of us. And thank you just for all that you've done for the family, taking me to practice every day, picking me up, driving me to school very early in the morning just so I could have breakfast with my awesome friends. And also, thanks for everything. I really appreciate all that you've done, no matter how many troubles you've been through. You've always been by my side whenever I had trouble with any of my friends, and I love you.
Next, I would like to call forth Molly.
Dear Mom, I'm so blessed to have you. Anybody who has ever met you is lucky to have gotten a chance. And I'm lucky that I get to have you in my life every day. Thank you so much for teaching me how to see humor in everything. And to remember that tomorrow is fresh with no mistakes in it. A movie quote, didn't know I'd be reading this. You will be such a wonderful grandmother too. Such good things are ahead. I love you.
Next, I'd like to call up Haley.
Actually prepare anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk. So, Mom, I love you. I just want to tell you that I'm thankful for everything you've done for me, for sacrificing your life for me and giving up everything, and always wanting to do the best for me, even though I may not think you are, but you are. And I'm sorry when I don't listen to you, but you're always right. And I love you.
Next, I will invite Marie Tissue.
I just prepared everything, but I'd like to say thank you for everything you've done for me, and thanks for going back to work to help pay for my education and all that you've done for me.
Next, I'd like to call up Bolu.
I love you, and I'm so grateful for all the sacrifices that you've done for me. I mean, it's crazy how time flies, you know? In around 70 days or so, I'm going to be a legal adult. getting on the airplane because you know your ears get plugged and all that. All the times you cared for me when I wanted to rage at everything, or whether it was a teary mess, like I kind of am right now, but I'm thankful for everything that you've done for me, and I love you so much. You've taught me so much that no matter how much I mess up, tomorrow is another day. I can always start fresh. So, thank you. I love you. And happy birthday.
Next, I'd like to invite Alaire.
Oh, why?
Before I read my letter that I wrote to my mom, I would like to say that Mom and I have a very special and unique relationship. And she's like my best friend. And I feel honored that I can say that my mom is like my best friend. Even though I'm weird and I speak in random languages at random moments. Oh yeah, we all know that. My mom loves me anyway. So this is my letter to her. Dear Mama, thank you so much for all you have done for me. You are a great mother and the coolest person I know. I appreciate all that you have done for me. You changed my diapers, taught me to speak, and fed me when I was hungry, which was often. It's the truth. You taught me how to cook and how to properly care for myself, even though I fail at that on a daily basis. I'm thankful that you put me on the road to being an independent young woman and hope that one day I can proudly say that I have become an amazing person just like you. I love you so much because you have always been there for me and because you are my mother. You're irreplaceable. I love you. Love, your daughter, Alaire.
Next, I would like to invite Sister Kateri.
But my mom is here from Wisconsin, so it's such a blessing that she's here this weekend. Oh my. Oh gosh. Thank you. Yes, I got the handkerchief too. But my mom has always been there, Mom. You've been there through everything. You've taught me joy, you've taught me mercy, you've taught me love, and our home has been filled with so much love and so much joy. And it's because of my faith has grown because of the love of my mother, and I'm just so grateful for all you've done for me, all you've sacrificed for me, and especially being here this weekend. I know that I love you very much. I keep you in my prayers and hold you close always. So thank you for all you've done for me, and I love you so much.
And now we would like to call up all of the boarders, all of them who haven't come up and spoken yet, just to say something really short for their mothers who could be watching right now.
We should just do it all at the same time. Yeah,
For y'all who don't know, I'm Faye. I'm from South Dakota. So, Mommy from South Dakota, here goes. Kind of like Alaire, I have a really special relationship with my mom. She's not my best friend, because she's more of my mom than my best friend, but she is my adopted mom. So there's a few things that are different. So instead of changing my diapers, she would actually tell me to hold my bladder. So there's that funny little relationship there. Those long car rides, though. Mom, I love you, and you know I was a troubled child. Still am, and you know it. I ain't crying. You helped me through. You helped me through so many times, when I was bullied at school, when Dad died, that was a huge moment for me, and you were there, and you had to take over 2 roles, and I really appreciate you for doing that. And you sent me to this school because you cared for me, and you wanted the best education. And you got me a horse, and took me to riding lessons, and drove me out to the ranch almost every day because you wanted me to learn everything I could about horses, and I really appreciate that, and so does Lucy. Love you, Mommy.
My name's Tiffany. My mother lives in Texas, so she unfortunately couldn't come. Dear Mom, since you didn't come to Mother and Daughter Tea, I thought I could send you a letter. Thank you for sending me to this school. I'm an independent woman, and I'm very glad you taught me very good manners. Thank you for giving me a good character, taking care of me even though I'm in a different state. I care even if I get cold or not, it's 70 degrees outside. Thank you for giving me advice in the future. It's quite handy. When I came to this school, I know you'll always